Welcome to today's episode of Chatting with Charlie, and if you're new here, I'm Charlie. Today we have a special guest host.
Hi, I'm Chuck. Glad I could be here today.
Whether you've watched the movie or have done research yourself, how much do you really know about the Titanic?
The Titanic's end was on April 15, 1912, near Newfoundland, Canada, about 400 miles off the coast, and it only had 1 day left of its first voyage.
We all know about the Titanic's disastrous maiden voyage, but what if it had been doomed before the iceberg even hit?
Well, one of the more common known facts about the Titanic is that there was a fire in the hull, but that didn't really cause any damage to the ship.
So, we all know that the Titanic got hit by an iceberg, and that ultimately caused its fatal sinking. But there was more to the story.
A lot of the lifeboats were removed for aesthetic purposes because it made the Titanic look more sinkable and like it wouldn't survive its maiden voyage.
Did you know that they didn't even give third-class lifeboat instructions, even though it was required by state law at the time?
They also overfilled the last two lifeboats, putting about 70 to 80 people in each, but only the last two.
And they also didn't fill the lifeboats up all the way. I believe the first 14 lifeboats they had only got filled with about 17 people in each, even though they could hold 64.
They also got word of the iceberg during the afternoon on April 14th, but it didn't reach the main control center.
A lot of people didn't even think the Titanic would sink even after it got hit by the iceberg, because for about an hour it evened itself out until it eventually broke in half, and it was too late then.
In order to survive, you need to heed the warnings you are given before it's too late. In the Scarlet Ibis, Doodle was told he had a bad heart, but the warning was ignored and he died. In the Cost of Survival, they waited till the last possible minute to call for help. Finally, I went back and found him huddled beneath the red nightshade bush beside the road.
In the end, more than 1,500 people died that fateful day, and most families never even got closure. Was the Titanic doomed even before the iceberg hit? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time on Chatting with Charlie.